Only rich people use phone in the early 20s. I never chop, no dey use phone. Back then, having a phone in your hand meant you have made it in life. Believe me, if you have a phone, you have arrived. But making a call with it is another level entirely. Before 1867, all message had to be delivered in person or by letter. There is no mobile phone, no SMS, no internet. Owning a telephone was so expensive that most people rented it then. The telephone looked nothing like today's phone. It was so large, made of mostly wood and metal, and it had no screen or keypad. Only users often needed an operator. There is no way you will need an operator to connect calls manually. But today, billions of people carry a phone. To acquire a telephone then, at least you must have like $20 to $40. And it's only the rich people, the wealthy people, that could afford it. Many people stay connected through phone booths. If you want to call someone, you have to leave your house and come to phone booths. Sometimes there could be long queue, so you have to wait 20 to 30 minutes just for your own turn. And every second matter because calls were charged per minute then, and you have to speak so fast to avoid spending too much. You can pay with coins. Back then, hearing the phone ring inside the phone booth is a thing of joy. But ask me, is there privacy? Yes, to some extent. In 1983, owning this phone wasn't just about making calls. It was a symbol that you had truly made it. And after paying thousands of dollars, you can only talk for about 30 minutes with it before needing to recharge it. The weight is about the size of a small brick and could only store about 30 phone numbers. Just for call alone. No text message, no camera on it, no internet, no game or any app. It was extremely expensive. Only, or let me say mostly wealthy businessmen who afford it. Before Nokia became the king of mobile phones, there was Nokia 1011 in 1993. Back then, carrying this phone wasn't just about making calls. It tells everyone you were ahead of your time. It was Nokia's first mass-produced GSM phone, introducing millions of people to the new digital network that replaced the old analog system. And that long external antenna, it wasn't just for look or for fun. It became the iconic symbol of early mobile phones. If you ever own one of these, you were living in the future before everyone else. Funny memories everyone should remember about all these phones in the early 20s. People hardly buy airtimes in those days, but rather have flashing or do call me back with that call me back code. Nokia was so rugged, and people even name it Ojaboko 4 because of its durability. The universal solution to all phone problems was to remove the battery then and put it back. Then your problem is solved. Many people have time to memorize at least 20 phone numbers because there was no enough storage. You delete numbers to store numbers when it is full. Their ringing tones, all these phone ringing tones can wake up the entire neighborhood. And many funny leather pouch in the market. One bar of a network signal on any of these phones is a thing of joy, like winning the lottery. I can never forget in the year 2005. Almost all my friends then already had phones. Some were using Nokia 3310, LG, Sony Ericsson, Motorola, and so on. And me, I didn't have any. So whenever they brought out their phones, I would just stand there looking. Although I'm not even ashamed to admit it. Some nights I will cry and cry and cry like someone that wanted the phone so badly. Then one day, my dad came home with Sajem, it's a Sajem phone, I could remember, Sajem, my S1. I was so happy. That night I could not sleep. I kept picking it up, pressing the button, checking the screen, and even smiling for no reason. If I'm holding that phone, I'll hold it as if I'm holding an hug because I was so scared of dropping it. And that's a gem ringing tone. Now something else. I don't know if I'm the only one that remember it, but it sounds like a cat saying meow 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 meow. Looking back now, it is funny. LG phones became popular in the early 20s because of their styles of designs, the colorful screens, the innovative flip, and the slider models. While Nokia was known for durability, LG attracted people who wanted the phone that looked more modern and fashionable. Many LG phones has camera, MP3 music playback, and some other features. For many people, an LG phone was a sign that they had upgraded to something more premium. If you own a Siemens phone in the early 20s, you probably smiled every time you heard its ringing tone. Back then, life was so simple. No social media, no endless notification, just calls, SMS, and memories that still make many of us smile today. Nokia phone was the world's most popular mobile phone brand in the early 20s. For millions of people, their very first mobile phone was the Nokia phone, and Nokia became famous for its long-lasting battery and the durability. The snake game on it became one of the most iconic mobile games ever, while the classic Nokia ringing tone was instantly recognizable around the world. Nokia phones range from affordable ones to the premium ones, and for many families, buying one was a major investment that required a lot of savings. Sony Ericsson phones felt premium. Owning one in the early 20s made you stand out. The screens were bright and so colorful. Compared to many other phones of that time, the Bluetooth became a daily ritual. Friends spent minutes sending songs, pictures, and even ringing tones to each other. The battery often lasted several days, even with regular calls, texts, and even music. There were also many other mobile phones brands in the early 20s, like Motorola, with the starting sound, "Hello Moto", then Panasonic, Philips, Samsung, and several others that I couldn't fit into this video. So if you have ever used any one of them, let us know in the comments. Who remember the BlackBerry era? The BlackBerry Bold 1, Bold 2, Bold 3, Curve 1, Curve 2, Curve 3, Bell, Touch, and Storms. These were some of the most iconic BlackBerry series. They were not just phones, they were a lifestyle. The famous BBM ping instantly grabbed your attention. If you could remember, mo ping, oh yeah, ping me, I ping you, ping me, and the blinking notification lights that lets you know when messages arrive or calls, even without unlocking your phone, like red lights, green, blue, and so on. For many people, owning a BlackBerry was a symbol of style, success, and staying connected. As BlackBerry faded, Android smartphones took over. Samsung led the way globally, followed by brands like HTC, Motorola, LG, Sony, and later Tecno, Infinix, and Itel became household names across Africa by making Android smartphones affordable for millions of people. But today, Android phones have become our camera, our TV, wallet, bank, game console, our office, classroom, entertainment center, and connection to the world. all packed in a device that fits into our pockets. From the first iPhone to today's powerful model, the iPhone has transformed from a simple touch screen smartphone into a device that serves as a camera, wallet, office, gaming console, and everyday companion. It is one of the phones that changed the way the world communicates. Back then, phones were built mainly for calling and texting. Today, they are powerful pocket computers that have changed the way we live, we work, learn, and connect with the world. In future, phones are expected to be made almost entirely of advanced glass, very strong, flexible, and even self-healing. The entire surface could become one seamless display with no buttons or ports, fully controlled by touch and AI. Some versions may even turn transparent, fold, or project holograms, making the smartphones we are holding today look very basic in comparison. If this is where phones are now, you have not seen anything yet. What was your first phone? Drop it in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.